Donald's snow fight is terrifying. And here's why. If you know me, then you know that I mainly do Thomas content. Well, I thought I'd do something different this week. Today we're focusing on Disney. Disney. The company that dominates every animated program on TV, and their wealth multiplies by 1,000,000 every time they make a new movie. However, we're focusing on the old Disney. No, not that old, but you're close. No. There we go. The 30s. I really loved these old Disney cartoons. They didn't feel corporate, and they were really enjoyable. My favorites included Mickey's Trailer, Boat Builders, Mickey Knows Best, On Ice, and Moving Day. However, I recently found an old VHS tape of Mickey's Christmas, and I decided to rewatch it after a few years. However, there was one cartoon that caught my eye, and that was Donald's Snow Fight. Donald's Snow Fight was a 1942 Disney cartoon starring Donald Duck as he has a snowball fight taken to the extreme with his nephews Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Throughout this battle, they create cages, battleships, cannons, and basically every war weapon you can think of. When I watched this again, I had flashbacks to my childhood where I first saw this, and I was terrified. When I watched it as an early teenager, I'm not as scared when I was little, but I was still creeped out. So let's watch this. I decided to watch it with my friend Dennis and my brother Andrew. Dennis and Andrew weren't as scared, but they didn't watch this when they were 3. The first thing to note is the visuals. While it isn't terrible or too different from any other cartoon, I feel it has a sense of uncanniness. First is when Donald sticks his head out only to turn blue. Look at his face. Then he comes back inside with his bill dark blue and the snow covering it. He says,
"Wow, it's cold outside,"
and then brushes it off with the most unusual and unfitting sound effect. Then he gets one of those thick Russian coats and sings a song with his sled behind him. Then Donald finds Huey, Dewey, and Louie building a snowman. Donald decides to be a little and slide into their snowman. Come on, dude. For payback, Huey, Dewey, and Louie play a trick on Uncle Donald. So it turns out there's a rock under their new snowman they just built, and when Donald smashes into it, the fur on his coat disappears with another unsettling sound effect, number 3,382. Huey, Dewey, and Louie start laughing, and Donald gets pissed. So he chases after them, and the 3 nephews block him out of their snow castle, leading Donald to get covered in ice and lands in a cage. Then he turns into a snow rhinoceros. I didn't need to see that! Huey, Dewey, and Louie then start singing, but Donald isn't done yet. The deranged duck builds a giant snow ship, and they have a full-out snow war. I'm gonna skip over this stuff because it's mainly just some fighting. But I like this part. That was funny. We then see more disturbing imagery when Donald is hit in the face with a snowball, and it becomes a dragon-like mask. And guess what? He sneezes it off so we can get a good look at it. Donald's ship then melts and he plummets into the ice, resulting in, oh my god! Ice or no ice, that's not Donald! Imagine you're just walking down your local street and you see this.
What the hell?
So I think I've told enough of the story. Let's figure out why this is so scary. First, it's the sound effects. I've already said this enough, but the sound effects and music in this short are unsettling. These do not fit with what's currently going on. You don't hit a rock and make this noise. You hit a rock and it makes this noise. Next is the visuals. These are even worse than the sound effects. The blue beak, the Rhino Donald, the dragon helmet, and, I don't really think it's frightening though, but rather uncanny. Uncanny is something that is strange or mysterious in an unsettling way, which is perfect to describe this. It doesn't feel like Boat Builders or Mickey's Trailer. It feels like that one dream you had that was different from the rest. The sounds are uncanny too. Let's do a compilation of them. I'm probably overusing the word uncanny, aren't I? Even though this cartoon is still really good, I just find it really strange. And that's what I think of Donald's Snow Fight.
Daniel, there's somebody outside.
So yeah, that's the video. Sorry if you think I was being overdramatic, because I kinda was. If you were to watch it, you probably wouldn't find it that scary, and neither do I. I just think that it's a little different from the rest. I'd also like to thank my buddy Dennis, who's one of the guys I watched the cartoon with, the guy walking down the street, and was the guy at the end of the video. He also has a channel, so you should check him out too. There will be a link to him in the description of the video. I'm Daniel's Pretty Decent Creations, and I'll see you next week. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta get back to hiding.
I think he's coming.
Oh, shoot. No, 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 no!